Hey everybody, welcome to Art. So today, November 13th, is World Kindness Day. So we're going to be reading a book actually about kindness, and I posted in your school platform some ideas for today's art project. So there's about four things there, and you get to choose what you want to do. So we're not doing an art project on camera today. We're going to read a book and talk about the concept of kindness. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to go look at what I posted and choose one of those four projects or all of them. You could do all of them if you'd like, but you only have to do one to submit to me and show it to me. But I posted a bunch of different things there because I wanted you to have a choice. I wanted you to really think about how how kindness has affected your life, and I want you to really think about the impact it's had on you, and how someone being kind to you or how you being kind to someone has made you felt. And in the school platform, whether it's Schoology or Google Classroom, you're going to see the four different assignments are there for you to kind of think about um, how kindness has affected your life in a good way. So, one of the assignments is that you're going to think of a time that you were kind to somebody and you did something kind for someone. The other assignment is a time when someone did something kind for you. Okay, so maybe someone just helped you out with something or gave you a gift for no reason. It wasn't your birthday, it wasn't a holiday, it was just they thought of you and they wanted you to have something. Maybe it was someone who said something encouraging to you or helped you during a time where you felt upset or scared or maybe nervous about a test or something like that. I want you to think about a time when someone said or did something kind for you. Okay, and then going back to the other idea for a minute, a time where you did something kind for someone. I want you to think about a time where maybe you reached out to somebody who was sick, or you helped someone do a chore that they were having a hard time with, or maybe you helped someone with some schoolwork that they didn't understand. Maybe you were kind to an animal. Maybe you rescued an animal and brought it back to its natural habitat, or maybe you adopted an animal from a shelter, or found an animal and took it home, and now you have it as your pet. I don't know, something like that. Maybe think about a time where you were able to be kind to someone just because it was the right thing to do. Okay, or maybe you encouraged someone who was having a hard time. And then the other two assignments are to and with both of those assignments, you're going to draw a picture and you're going to write a few sentences of a time where that was the case, where either you were kind to someone or someone was kind to you. Okay, you're going to draw me a picture about that. And then the other two assignments are one of them is you can make a greeting card for somebody. I know in my family there are many people who are in different parts of the world, in New York, New Jersey, family members that I haven't seen in a long time that I can't see right now because of COVID. They're family members that are going to be alone for Thanksgiving. It makes me really sad that we're not going to see each other this year, even though normally we would be able to, but because of COVID, we can't. So we this weekend we made greeting cards for those people that we're not going to see, and we're going to send them out this week to those family members. So maybe you have a family member that you're not going to see for Thanksgiving, or maybe it's someone's birthday coming up soon and you want to make them a kind birthday card, or maybe someone doesn't feel well, maybe they're sick. And maybe a get well card would cheer them up. So I want you to think about some of those situations where someone could really use a nice card just out of the blue. For maybe there's no reason at all. Maybe you just want to say I love you to somebody, and ask your parents to help you put a stamp on an envelope and mail it to that person in the mail. Everybody loves getting fun mail, okay? We don't like the bills when we get them in the mail, but we definitely love the cards and the fun mail. So maybe you could think about someone who you could send a card to. And then the other idea, the last idea, is to make a thank you card for somebody. Maybe a parent, maybe another family member, maybe a sibling, a brother or a sister who's been helping you, maybe a teacher here at school, maybe you have a tutor that comes to your house and works with you to help you with your schoolwork. Think about someone that you could say thank you to. Saying thank you is always appreciated. Okay, it makes people feel like you care about their time and you care about them, and you're grateful. And so we need to think about, who are we grateful for? Who are we thankful for that we have in our life? That if they weren't there, it would be so different without them, right? I mean, think about your mom and your dad, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, cousins, people that are really important in your family. You know, take the time to say, hey, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for cooking dinner for me. Thank you for doing my laundry. Thank you for going to work every day so that, the bills get paid and there's food on the table. It really is that simple. And it really goes a long way when you show somebody that you love them and you appreciate them by saying thank you. That is a great way to be kind. Thank you to someone who, picks you up and drives you to school every day, or makes sure that, you have clean masks for your face, or, I don't know. You think of the ways that you're grateful and you think of who you should say thank you to and make them a thank you card. So, any of those four different things are things that you can do for this project. And if there's something else that you could think of that shows kindness, by all means, do it and send it to me and show it to me. And I would love to see what your ideas are and what your thoughts are about kindness. And then, just for fun, you can make a list of ways to be kind in the world. You know, is maybe volunteering with your family somewhere to feed the homeless or to make meals for people. Maybe you go to church and there are some people who need meals right now. Or maybe there are ways that you can donate your old used toys or clothes to people who need it. Or, buy gifts for people at Christmas this year, for children this year that wouldn't normally have gifts. Um, think about ways that you could show kindness and make a list of all the things that you can think of, and every day do something on that list, even if it's just something like saying thank you to someone. That is a way to show kindness. Okay, and we need that in this world. Okay, we need more kindness. So I want you guys to really think about how to be kind, not just today but every day. Okay, and that's why the list is helpful, because if you're struggling to kind of, maybe you're just feeling kind of like, I don't feel like being nice today. Maybe you go back to that list, or you pull something out of a jar like we're going to read about, and you think of, you know what, I can hold the door open for someone today. That's kind. And I don't really have to talk to anybody if I don't feel like it, but I can hold the door open. Or I could, pick up a piece of trash that I see laying on the ground. I didn't put it there, but it would be kind to just pick it up and throw it away, right? Those are all great ways of being kind. Okay, so I want you guys to think about those things. We're going to read a quick little book, and then you guys are going to go ahead and get to your art project. So again, we're not doing an art project on camera today. I'm reading you a book about kindness, and then it's up to you to decide what your art project is, from the four different things or from something else that you could think of. Okay? All right. I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. This is called Kindness Snippet Jar, written and illustrated by Diane Alber. My name is Snippet, and I really want to live in that jar. I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would I want to live in a jar? Well, it's a very special jar that brings kindness to the world. But in order to live in the jar, you have to become a kindness note. Just look at all those amazing kindness notes. I have to find my words, and quick. So it says in here, said please, listened, asked someone to play, made a new friend. Those are all ways of being kind. Well, it's a good thing I have this handy dandy book of words. Words are very powerful. Some words can make you happy, some can make you sad, and some can bring kindness. It's important to find the right words. What if I pick the word pineapple? No, people might confuse me with a grocery list. Or how about the word Fred? No, people might think I'm just a lost name tag. How will I ever find the right words? Maybe a quick run will help me think of some words. Hi, Square. Hey, can I ask you something? Sure. This one says made someone smile. How did you find your words? Well, I didn't find these words. I did something kind and they just appeared. Oh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to be kind. All you have to do is treat people the way you would want to be treated. Well, I really like it when someone does something nice for me. Maybe I could do something nice for someone else? I believe in you. Hi, everyone. I'm trying to become a kindness note, and I have a great idea, but I need some help. Sure, I'll help. I'll help. Me too. We are making art. Jump on. This mosaic is for you, the one reading this book. I really hope you like it. Sometimes all it takes is doing something kind for someone right in front of you. Snippet was so happy he finally made it into the kindness jar. There are other snippets just like him looking to make it into the jar too, and you can help. After you do a kind act, write it down and add it to the kindness snippet jar. Encourage other kids to do the same to help spread kindness everywhere. So you can do this at home, or you could do this here at school, or you can do this with your friends or your neighbors or your church or wherever you might go where there are lots of people. Is you can actually make a jar. All you need is like a can that you can decorate on the outside, and every time someone does something nice, you write it down and you put it inside the jar. And then after a couple of months, you can look at all the great ways that people have been kind in your house or in your school, in your classroom, or wherever it may be. Okay, and this book talked about here. I'll go back to the page. Where is it? Where it says, "Treat people the way you want to be treated." Oh, it's right here. All you have to do is treat people the way you want to be treated. That's called the golden rule. Okay. You treat people the way that you want to be treated. I don't think anybody wants to be treated in a mean way. So if we all want to be treated kindly, we also need to treat people with kindness. So that's what I want you guys to think about, okay? All right. We read the book. Now you're off to do your art project and think of all the ways that you can be kind. Happy creating, and remember to send me everything that you make. Bye, guys.